So you want to get sharper. So you want to get more sharper in the field of your sport. Wow. Like for you, this video is going to give you exactly the 8 habits to do that so that you can become more sharper in the field. Whether you play rugby or soccer or any other sport, these habits will I guarantee you, they will help you be more sharp in the field so you can perform at your elite, most professional level to perform better in the field, off the field and everything like that. Um, the first the first thing is that you need to sleep earlier. Yes, sleep earlier. That's not even a question for real. It's like you need to sleep earlier. If you want to perform better in the field, you need to sleep early so that you can actually get your body recovered so that you can perform better in the field and everything like that. Make sure that if you can afford it also, you spend money on like good sleep. I promise you, once you start to sleep better, it's gonna make a world of difference. Honestly, you're just gonna have more energy. You're gonna just feel your body more recovered, and you're gonna be hitting more PRs in the gym, and you're just gonna perform better on game day and all of that. I promise you, sleeping better will guarantee you results. Everybody overlooks sleep because you can get good results even without sleep. But truth be told, people like that get good results in spite of their sleep, which means that if they got good sleep, they'll be even better. You understand? So please don't overlook sleep. Don't be like other athletes who don't like sleep early and everything and expect to get results in the field. But please sleep like from 8 to 9 hours. But let's be real here, but 8 hours is like the bare minimum. If you really want to be an elite athlete, perform at your best level, get 10 hours of sleep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it again, 10 fucking hours of sleep. Usain Bolt said it himself that he performed so well because he performed like he got 10 hours of sleep every night. And this is why like he performed like most people and most athletes. I hate that everybody says, hey, Usain Bolt was a freak of nature. You know, he's special. He was born like this. No, he had to work like the rest of us, and he just mastered his sport, his art, to the point where he got great and everything. But he practiced, he did this and that, and that's why he's great. Not because he's special. And he slept. Wow, he slept. I bet your ass, bruh, if you become an elite athlete, not many athletes are gonna be sleeping 8 to 10 hours. I mean, 9 to 10 hours every single night, like Usain Bolt did, bruh. That's why people like get further in like this sport. People are the best because they don't do the things that other people do. I have it right here on my fucking board. I have right here on my board. If you want to become the best, you cannot act like the rest. If you want to be the best athlete within your sport, you can't act like other people within your sport. You understand? You have to be different. You have to do something better. You understand? So that concludes that. Make sure that you also download a sleep tracker app called Sleep Cycle. Yeah, that one I use every night to track my sleep and if I'm getting good quality sleep or not. And yeah, it's just gonna be very helpful for when you for when you need sleep and everything. If you need good sleep. Number two, before we continue this, number two, you need to love the game. You need to love the game to the point where you where you just love the game. You understand? Because if you don't love the game, then how the hell are you gonna like love it enough to actually play it well, love it enough to actually perform well in the field? You understand? So before you even do anything, you need to love the game. You need to love the game so much to the point where you fucking, I don't know, but you just need to love the game. You need to like smile, like go to the gym every day and like smile that okay, I'm getting stronger for the sport, and then you need to smile like I'm getting better at the sport. And also, yeah. And the question you can ask yourself if you love a game or not is like, do you want to get better at the sport or not? Just be honest with yourself, okay? Just be honest with yourself, and yeah, because if you don't love the sport, you're not gonna get good at it and you're not gonna lock in with it. That's because you kind of ass at it. So please find a sport that you like, whatever it is. Maybe it's golf, maybe it's track, maybe it's this and that. I don't know. Find any sport that you like and please pursue it. Number three, Eat very high protein foods. Oh my gosh. One of the most least eaten micronutrient facts of micronutrient meal micro one of the most macro wait, let me start over. One of the most under-eaten macronutrient um macronutrient macro fuck, I don't know. One of the most under-eaten wada wada is protein. Actually, bruh. Once you actually track your protein, once you actually like track your protein, everything, you actually see that you're not eating that much protein. Or lie. You think that you do, but you're really not. It's mainly why we think. It's mainly why we're not really building that much muscle. That's mainly why, because you're not building that much muscle as you should, because you don't really like have the protein in it. Because I'm gonna lie to you, bro, your parents are kind of broke, so they can't afford protein, a lot of it. You understand? And that's a sad reality. You hear you're a bodybuilder, or you wanna be an athlete, and it's just like there's not enough food at home, which is a sad reality for most people. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Yes, maybe your parents do have like they do put food on the table and everything like that, but the protein it's too low. You understand? But like it's understandable, because hitting your protein every single day, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hitting your protein intake every day, I've noticed it's very expensive, and it's really unrealistic without the money, without the cash money in your account. And in countries that don't like that have a weak currency, it's kind of impossible to maneuver around that. See, it's like that's what I'm saying. But yeah, eat higher protein foods. But if you do have the funds for that, lucky bastard, you you should eat more protein to actually get your body prepared for the game, maybe like on the weekends and everything, so that you can be more focused. The more protein you eat, I swear to you, the more stronger and superhuman you'll feel. You feel like fucking Superman. I ain't gonna lie to you. You'll feel like fucking Superman or Batman or some shit like that. You're gonna feel strong, everything. You're just gonna feel better. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. And you one thing that you'll notice, that when you go to the gym and you saw next day, if you have been hitting your protein intake, you're not even gonna feel sore anymore, because what protein does is it recovers your muscles very fast. So the muscle tears you feel after like a hard session of training, it's gonna be gone. Not gonna lie to you, but it's like it's gonna be gone. And then your muscles are just gonna get bigger, because protein not because protein builds the muscle, even though yeah, it kind of does. But what really happens is that the protons within your muscles, it just repairs the muscles faster, so they can grow bigger more quicker. You see, that's what protein really does. It repairs the muscle so that you can train harder the next time. You understand? So yeah, but if you don't really have a lot of protein, and you don't have the money to do to fund to yeah, so and you don't have the money for all of this protein shit, I want you to do one thing for me now. Buy something every day that's maybe cheap, like a packet of eggs. There's a spaza shop by me that sells eggs for like 20 rand. Whenever I get 20 rand, I buy those. I don't wanna lie to you, bro. If I get 40 rand for my mother one day, maybe for pocket money, I'll stay starving at school. I'll scuttle a bit, but then after school, after my gym session, I'll buy eggs so I can make eggs there with bread, and that's my protein for the day or something. It's not a lot, but it is something. Your body will use that to grow the muscle. Okay. Um. So yeah. Next thing, number four. Number four, meditation. Now I would. Now the thing is with meditation, people get the wrong thing with meditation. Not gonna lie to you, people don't know really what it is, and you might not know what it is. Also, well, no, actually, you know what it is, but like You've probably seen it like in the comedies where they do this thing. Oh, and you think and you think it might do silly, and think it might be silly and everything, but um people disrespect the practice of meditation like a lot. Like, I don't think it's fair, because meditation really helps, and it really helps people, and I think everybody should meditate for if they want to reach uh reach life and everything. What meditation does is that it makes you aware of the present moment, aware of the now. In a world where we're always so distracted on social media and TikTok and Instagram and Amapiano and Wada Wada Masala and the silly stuff of this earth, it can be really good to be pause, like to take a pause, you understand? And just to focus on the breath. Meditation works like this, okay? You sit down, maybe in your bed. I do it in my bed. You can do it anywhere else. Just make sure that you are relaxed in an upstanding right position and away position and everything. And I want you to do something. Close your eyes, stand still. Now stand still and breathe, but slowly. See that? That's good. That's good. What this will do is it will make you present in the moment. So once you breathe in and out, you focus on the breath the whole time. You focus on the breath the whole time. You don't stop until the time runs out or something. You can download an app called Medito for this. I said again, Medito. Okay. um I use it every morning, 20 minutes, and it really does help me. It makes me focus in the field. I'm not focused on wada wada masala TikTok dance while I'm doing the scrum or something, or when I need to focus on the position. I perform better, you understand? Just like I told you, not everybody's meditating, not everybody does this shit, but it will help you in the field, and maybe the results will never show, maybe you'll never notice them, but they will be there. I promise you. Meditation is a keeper. Implement a meditation into your habit, and then you'll see the results. I mean, maybe you won't see them, but you get what I mean. And one more thing about meditation is that when you do meditate, and during your practice you do think about something else, don't be like, oh nope, meditation doesn't work, I'm thinking about TikTok. No, but that's part of the meditation. Like, for an example, if you like meditate and you focus on your breath, and all of a sudden you're thinking about Quandale Dingle from TikTok, or what the fuck, whatever the hell, or Skibidi Toilet, what the fuck, Skibidi fucking Toilet, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, nah, I'm distracted, nah, my meditation, I can't think. No, those things are part of the meditation. Every time you notice a distraction, go back to your breath. That's like one rep for your like mentality, your brain, wada wada masala, and then you're just gonna be more focused and more in the present moment. You understand? And this will help you heavily when you're in the field, when you trying to lock in. You understand? And number 5, do not think about the same game too much, like about the game. For an example, if it's like Thursday, nah, and the game is on Saturday, like a huge game, like fucking inter schools. Oh hell, but the pressure. If you first team, golly, you gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that shit. If you first team, dog, you feel all the pressure. But one thing that you should do is not think about the game too much. The less you think about a game coming up, the better. I ain't gonna lie to you. The less you think about a game coming up, the better. Honestly, yeah, I said it twice. I don't know why. Yeah, the best thing you can do, fuck, I'm saying it 3 times. Nigga, I'm forgetting, I'm not gonna edit this guy. Anyway, one thing that I do a lot is to distract myself on an upcoming game is I play a game, like maybe in the bus. Yeah, when we driving the bus, like with the whole school and shit, to the school that we're gonna play against. I play Minecraft. I just like playing Minecraft. I don't watch like any rugby videos or anything like that. I did that before, but like I need to distract myself. I listen to music or whatever, and I talk to somebody. Just like to distract myself. There's no need to be talking about the game before the game even starts. you will perform better in the field if you think about the game less. I won't lie to you. You would think, hey, if I think about the game more, maybe I'm gonna perform better because this and that. No, it's wrong, but it's wrong. You're wrong. Because one thing I can tell you, if you keep thinking about the game the whole time, every time, repeating game, 2 days, 4 days before the game, you're thinking about the game, your life is the game, you imagine the game, you see the game, there's the game, you can already imagine what they're gonna wear. You typing in YouTube what they're gonna do, you're checking out the opponents and everything, the game, everything's about the game, you talk about the game. What about the game? No, forget about the game. Because one thing that I can tell you, bro, one thing that happened to me is that I was always doing that. I was always thinking about the game and the game. And then when the match actually started, but I was like mentally tired, bro. I was tired before the game even started, bro, because I was just thinking about it the whole time, bro. Like, I was just thinking about it. So of course, I'm gonna be tired before the game even starts, but it's like my mind already played the game. Yeah, my mind already played the game before the game even fucking started. So why the hell should I? So why? So I would understand why my mind would be tired, because I already played the whole fucking hour of the game, 1.5 hour of the game inside of my head for the past eight, no, for the past like what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days I've been alive, bro. What the hell? Of course I'm gonna be tired, my brain. So yeah, don't think about the game too much. Distract yourself as much as you can. Um, and yeah, number 6, focus on recovery, quality recovery. Ooh, people don't do this enough, bruh. In the gym, we like to think. We normal people think, okay, if you're in the gym and you lift the weights and you like push really hard, you growing the muscle right there. No, that's not what happens. You don't grow the muscle in the gym. You grow your muscle in bed when you're sleeping. You understand? When your body is actually recovering and fixing all those teared muscle fibers you have just torn inside of the gym, then that's gonna be like, yeah, then that's gonna be good for you. But you don't grow muscle in the gym. You tear the muscle. It should be called term. you know, Gym, grow your muscle. Term, okay. Uh, yeah, so focus on recovery. Watch a video on YouTube on how to recover better after a game or like before a training session. That will help you like heavily because other athletes, they don't do this. Only the like elite athletes do this. And if you watching my videos, you want to be an elite athlete. You want to be a high performer within your sport, within your field. Within your, yeah. It's a value and effort. Not gonna, it's a value and effort. Not gonna lie. But recovery is very important. Okay, performers like elite athletes, they they focus on recovery more than you actually think. You understand? So please, for the love, for, please focus on recovery. Okay, the other one, 7, breath work. Woo-wee! Breath work. I'm gonna lie to you, I don't really do this, but I heard it's very good for you. Breath work. Like I said, I don't do this, so I don't really know what to say about breath work. But breath work is definitely one of them. You should do breath work. I just learned about breath work. But number 8, do a ritual routine every fucking morning. Whoo! Every time before a game, we do a certain ritual of stretching. We stretch at a certain time, at a certain way, every like the same time every day. Like we start with runs or like jogs, and then we do this and do that, and I don't know, but we like do everything in a specific way to get us like our brains jogged for the game, not just for like to warm us up, but like mentally warm us up here. That's where your head is at, for those who don't know. So that, yeah, it's like something will trigger in your mind and be like, hey, oh, we're gonna play a game. We never do. Your brain's gonna be like, oh, are we training? Oh, we doing these stretches again like this? Oh, we better. That means we must play a game soon, which means we're gonna have to inject this guy with adrenaline. That's why you always feel like an adrenaline spike, like you kind of feel hyped up before the game. Not because you're gonna play the game, but because your mind and your body's like, okay, we're gonna play a game now. I ain't gonna lie to you, that before the game even starts, you kind of feel nervous. But one thing that you should always remember is, like, I want you to develop this kind of mentality. Maybe if you're nervous in a game, no? If you're nervous before a game, I want you to have this mindset where that fear that you feel before the game, I want you to see it as your body just like injecting you with enough adrenaline so that you can actually perform better. Like, see it differently. You understand? You're not nervous. Don't tell your body you're nervous. Oh, I'm nervous in the field. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Wada. That's not good. Just say, okay, no, my body, my brain it's doing its job. It's giving me adrenaline so I can fix, so I can focus on the game, so I can lock in better. You understand? And yeah, that's how you're gonna perform better. If I miss anything, please let me know. Um, and yeah, I hope that this video helped you. And if you can, please like and subscribe so that my channel can actually impact a lot of other athletes, and I can help other people who wanna build more muscle and have good body also, and also perform better in their sports and wada masala and everything like that. Thank you for watching my first video of my channel, and I hope to see you soon. Um, yeah, I hope this video helped. Yes, yes.